Alright, day 96. From then on, all the school's facilities ceased to function. It was as if Last Defense Academy itself had died. No one's just hanging out here. No good. Nothing's working anywhere. Same with the cafeteria. The refrigerator and Ration-O-Matic aren't powering on. We still have non-perishables though, so it should be okay for a while. What the heck happened? The undying flames in the defense room were probably the power source for the rest of the school.
Oh.
Once Ato offed the person who was making them, all the other functions must have stopped too. Then what are we supposed to do now? We're in the middle of nowhere with nothing to sustain us. Hey, speaking of nothing, has anyone taken a peek outside? It's a seriously depressing sight. When I looked out the window, I saw something I didn't think was possible. The wall of undying flames that surrounded the school had gone out. The only thing out there was the endless city ruins. The wall of fire's gone too. I guess this is what it's always looked like out here, but it feels strange. Is this really how it ends? Did we really lose to the invaders? If we'd just seen through to the traitor's true nature sooner, we never could have done that. Nobody even imagined there was someone sabotaging us behind. Well, I mean, that's not true. You know that's not true. What about the invaders' all-out attack? Is that still happening? I wonder. Our mission's already failed, after all. At the very least, the enemy no longer has any reason to attack this place as desperately as they did before. Except to come and finish us all off. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm done fighting. I thought it was pretty fun, although it wasn't the kind of killing game I was hoping for. Are you sure no one's sending someone to get us? They've really abandoned us? Why would they rescue people they see as disposable? I'm far too noble and important to just be thrown away. Someday, the Osazuki family will crush all of humanity. Knock it off. You sound like Ato. So, now what do we do? Now what? There's nothing left to do here, but there's no reason to leave either. Are we going to stay until day 100 at least? I think so. There's nowhere else for a cockroach-headed, sunken-faced freak like me to go. We've played the game this far. It wouldn't hurt to see the ending on the final day, right? We have nothing to do, nowhere to be, and nowhere to go. I'm feeling it all over again. The total loss of everything I hold dear. Okay. When I woke up the next day, I couldn't motivate myself to get out of bed. Emptiness, helplessness, those emotions still overwhelmed me. Losing Karuha and Nozomi, being betrayed by Ito, I had nothing, not a place to return to, nor anything I could do about any of this. In the end, I couldn't do anything. I whispered listlessly and let my heavy body sink into the bed, and I kept sinking deeper and deeper. It wasn't even morning when suddenly it happened. But what? My body? I didn't know what was causing it, but something abnormal was happening to my body. It wasn't just heavy. Throughout my whole body, I felt warm. No, hot. Abnormally hot. Far beyond anything like a regular fever. Don't tell me I have rejection symptoms. Had the cryptical open rejection that plagued Nozomi finally come for me? Maybe this is what I deserve. I was being punished for being unable to do anything for the baby in the defense room. Punishment for being unable to even trust him, let alone protect him. As I moaned from the intense heat running through my body, I finally stopped resisting it. Soon, I lost consciousness, as if the heat was swallowing me whole. Oh shit. How much time passed after that? Minutes? Hours? Longer still? I couldn't say. I lost all sense of time. The vicious heat assaulting my body didn't subside. It only grew in intensity. The heat woke me from my sleep. It was so hot. I felt like I was being burned from the inside out. What is this? I'm burning up. It's like my body's on fire. It's not rejection, is it? It feels like something more. Immediately, my vision filled with flames. Fire erupted from my very body. And not just any flames. They were. Right, because Ato absorbed the baby's cryptoglobin, and then Takumi absorbed Ato's cryptoglobin. I didn't think you could absorb the abilities, but he might have. Undying flames? I was enveloped in undying flames. They were emanating from inside of me. Yeah. I let out a scream, and then something even stranger happened. The flames that filled my vision pulled away from me. They became a ball-like mass and began to writhe in front of me before forming another shape. Huh? And just like that, the boy made of undying flames was there.
You? How are you?
How am I still alive? Unfortunately, I'm not. My real body is long dead, killed by Ato.
Then, what is this?
The last of my consciousness, remaining in the cryptoglobin. Something like an echo.
Okay.
That's all I am now.
An echo?
I don't understand
I was
it myself. The power of cryptoglobin is truly mysterious, but I'm glad this has happened. I really wanted to talk to you one last time.
It's curious to me too, but I don't have any strong feelings about being killed. Strange, isn't it, to feel nothing about your own death? I'm not even sure I was ever truly alive in the first place. What do you mean? Not only do I not have a name, but I don't know anything about my origins either. Nothing about my mother or father, or the place or date I was born. Nothing at all? What did my real body look like to you? A newborn baby? You didn't just look like one, you clearly were one. But several years have passed since I was born. I'm about the same age as the rest of you. Wait, what? Huh. I don't understand. What? As a trade-off of the overwhelming power I was born with, my body was incapable of growing physically. It was unable to endure the sheer might of cryptoglobin, the all too great price to pay for the benefits of this mutation. It's ironic, isn't it? My cryptoglobin is practically all-powerful, while my body was incapable of sustaining itself. Please, even if you can't tell me everything, tell me what you know. What is cryptoglobin? I don't know. I'm not sure what this power really is. So you've been left in the dark too. I only learned that the enemy had the same power when I arrived here. I still don't know why that is either. So in the end, not a soul here was told anything. Was that to prevent information from leaking to the enemy? Or because we were destined to die here, no matter what we did? Because of that body, I never got to experience having friends. I couldn't risk letting anyone close to me. Not when I could have lost control over my power at any moment. Sarai was the only person I ever spoke to. He looked after me ever since I was young. Really? Him? Yes, he raised me, if only as a weapon. It was my destiny to live and die here at Last Defense Academy, to use his power to eradicate the invaders. Are you okay with that? It doesn't matter. With my body the way it was, I was in no position to resist. I had to cooperate with the mission in order to live. Well, I call it cooperating, but I was just having my power constantly drained from me. Maybe you pity me, but I've long since accepted my existence as a weapon. I never once considered what it was that I personally wanted to do. Not until I heard about all of you. Huh? Sarai told me on the first day, when he brought me. He said a group of boys and girls my age had been brought here as a special defense unit to protect me. Once I heard that, I felt happy for some reason. It was my first real emotion. I was so curious, I wanted to get a look at you. So I created an avatar with my cryptoglobin. Behind Sarai's back, of course. If he'd find out, he would have had scolded me for wasting my power. And then you found me. Yes, you mistook me for an invader and began to panic. I see. I'm sorry. No, I realized that it was a natural response, considering my appearance and inability to communicate. Besides, the situation was what it was.
Hmm.
After that, I thought I should stop creating avatars, but Seria suddenly stopped coming to see me, so I was even more curious about what was happening with all of you. I decided to check in on things in this form again, all while trying to stay out of sight. I only appeared in front of you on urgent occasions, when I had something I really needed to tell you. Now that you mention it, whenever we were in a bind, you were always there. You must have realized we were in trouble and tried to warn me. From your point of view, I must have been a strange being, but I started to feel an affinity for all of you. I started to want to fight alongside all of you, as a friend.
Huh?
As a friend? All this was very strange to me as well. I had no idea where these feelings were coming from. I envied you.
Ah.
Envied us. The people who were constantly bickering and never sticking together? True. As true as that may be, the sight of all of you working so hard to stay alive was beautiful to someone living with no meaning, like me.
Hey!
But in the end, it was all for nothing. We failed. It's easy to blame it all on Ato's betrayal, but I'm sure that wasn't the only cause. We were sloppy from the start. About fighting, about protecting each other. I stayed in the same state of mind as when I got dragged into this, fighting without resolve or conviction. And as a result, I lost everything. My comrades, and someone very dear to me too.
Huh?
So you have regrets? You bet I do. I'm full of regret. I just can't stop thinking about it. Wondering if I could have done more. If I'd just done better, maybe I could have saved Nozomi, saved Karua. I know regret won't undo anything, but I can't get it out of my head. Even Ato was able to do all this because of me. Do you want to redo the past? Huh? The reason I came to you this final time was to talk about exactly that. This is the last message I'll ever give you. It's the most important of all. What do you want to tell me? When I was killed by Ato, all my cryptoglobin was incorporated into him. I watched your battle from inside of him, and I noticed something. A strange occurrence with Ato's specialist skill. Really, what happened to it? After absorbing my cryptoglobin, Ato's specialist skill underwent, I suppose you'd call it an evolution. It sure seemed that way when we were fighting him. It must be the effect of my cryptoglobin. It seemed to stimulate the power that was already inside of him. And now, by way of Ato, that cryptoglobin resides in you. Your specialist skill, which allows you to redo things. Oh yeah, that's his ability. I've never really used it because I don't need to redo the game. But my special ability was redoing turns in battles. So like give a gameplay mechanic for why, oh, we all die, let's redo this. Should have also evolved to its highest level. If you use that power, you would be able to return further back in time than before. All the way back to the beginning of this 100-day period, in fact. Back to the beginning? You're telling me I could do all 100 days over again? I think you have the power to do so now. I can feel it from inside you. Is this for real? Can I really go back and redo it? Redo all of it? Naturally, you'd be the only one going back. We'd have to part ways with everyone. Huh? Then what would happen to the others? Would they all have to keep living here in this timeline? I'm not sure. They may continue to exist as part of a parallel world. Because there was like very early on in the game, they started talking about parallel worlds for a while because of the Karua Nozomi thing. And I thought it was like a red herring of like, but like, why were they talking about it so fucking much? It's because there are parallel worlds. Like, that's part of a parallel world. Or they might vanish the moment you redo things. I can't tell you anything for certain. There's no telling how returning to the past might affect other things, either. What do you mean? The flow of time is by nature one of the absolute truths of the world. There's no way that flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule, warping time to your own ends, is bound to have consequences. Something unexpected might happen in the world you return to. It may have unfathomable effects on your cryptoglobin. Even on the cryptoglobin? Nothing would be out of the realm of possibility. You'd be using your power to violate the very laws of the universe. At any rate, redoing the past will come with risks, at the very least. And it will also mean that you'll have to fight all your battles again. You'll have to fight this cruel war all over again from the very start. The outcome may not necessarily be positive. In fact, it could end worse than it has now. But if you're plagued with regret, if you wish to reclaim what you've lost, then you ought to try using the power. You should try to redo the past.
It's your decision to make. You should choose what you think is the correct path. You should press forward and trust in your decision.
Even if I die, I want to press forward and trust in my decision. Trust in my decision. That's all I wanted to say. I'm glad I finally got the chance to tell you.
Ah.
What happens to you now? I believe I'll simply vanish. Or rather, I've already vanished. The fact that I'm here in this way is one more miracle brought about by Globin. So now I'm going to disappear for good. Like I always should have. Could you tell me one last thing before you go? You were nameless. You had no roots. You were incapable of living on your own. Treated like a weapon and then killed.
Hey!
Do you want to relive that life? I wonder. Maybe it's not worth reliving. But I am what I am. So I don't think anything will ever change. If I could, there is something I'd like to do. What's that?
Next time, I want to befriend all of you. I want to argue with you and fight with
How
you.
do I make you join the team?
And until the moment I die,
You're a baby.
I want to do everything I can to live.
Leaving those words behind, like flames slowly converging, the ghost boy vanished. Day 99. The 99 will always be back for more. There were no announcements playing anymore. I woke on day 99 in an eerie silence. I hadn't moved from my bed. I couldn't get the conversation from last night out of my head. I can redo the past, but I'm the only one who can do it. I don't know what will happen to the others. I have no idea what will be affected or how things will change as a result of going back. And above all, if I redo the past, I'd have to fight for 100 days all over again. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'm a little curious. Maybe I'll go check in on them. Is everyone... Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we'll start with the rec room. Hey, dude. Hey, isn't anyone gonna come from the artificial satellite and save us? Are they really just gonna leave us here to die? What are we supposed to do now? There might still be invaders out there, too. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Doctor? Would you do it all over again? Huh? Why would I fight again? Who'd ever want that? Oh, but if I did it over again, maybe we could have negotiated with Siri and got him to let us live. There's no sense in thinking about this. It's not like it's possible anyway.
My whole life's nothing but rotten luck. I want to redo my whole existence.
Well, he seems to be in favor of it. What am I supposed to do now? Just wait for the Earth to be destroyed? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Kaka? Would you do it all over again? Huh? If I could redo it, I would. I'd do it all over again. I'd make sure to protect Ima and everyone else. Even if our only choice was to die in the end, I'd still want to die alongside my dear brother.
But I know that's not possible. He's already dead.
If you could redo this, would you? She's gonna be like, yes, and turn it into a killing game. Since all the machines have stopped functioning, I can actually die now if I want to. Maybe I should just die. I don't want to fight the rest of the invaders. Oh, I know. Let's all kill each other, and all out brawl until only one of us is left. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do differently? Would you do it all over again? Nah, sounds like too much effort. I don't really want a happy ending anyway.
This ending's more fitting for someone like me. One where everything is perfectly unsatisfying.
Tomorrow is day 100. I can't believe we're gonna reach day 100 with everyone so damn miserable. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Takuma? Would you do it all over again? Huh? What you say? You kidding? Of course I'd do it all over again. And this time, I'd beat the supreme dickhead in Ato in a bloody... in a bloody
But I can't do shit. So it's all just empty words at this point.
I know I'd be better off dead anyway, but I really wish I could have been useful somehow. Then Leo could have been proud of me, but I wasn't able to even make that happen.
Ah.
Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Shoma? Would you do it all over again? I wonder. Someone like me would probably only end up with some pathetic outcome as this time. A waste of space is still a waste of space no matter how many times he does something.
Sorry for my devastatingly boring answer. I can hardly think anymore.
In a sense, this is a happy ending because we managed to live, but on the other hand, it's a bad ending because we've lost the war. What kind of ending is this, ultimately? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo the 100 days, what would you do? Would you do it all over again? Seriously? What an adorable question.
Ah.
I think I'd refrain. I doubt any good would come out of a redo.
It's more likely our time here was fated to end up this way from the start.
Are we truly going to rot away along with Earth? Will we never see anyone from the complex again?
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. If I could redo it, by all means, I'd do it all over again. We'd be certain to win our fights against the invaders a second time around.
Huh?
But even if we win, we still die, correct? Then maybe it's better this way.
No!
No.
'Tis better to die a warrior rather than live meaninglessly. Isn't it? I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
Why do things have to end so miserably for me? Hey, hypothetically speaking, blah blah blah. Huh? What kind of juvenile question is that? But if I could, I'd turn it all around. We'd win our fights and we'd survive without a single
In
casualty.
the name of the Osuzuki family, I'd forcibly wrench a happy ending out of the hands of fate.
Alright, one more. What's going to happen to us? We managed to survive up to this point, but what do we do now? Is nobody going to come for us? Am I never going to see my family again? Do I just stay here until Earth is destroyed?
Yeah. Huh?
If it meant I could see my family again, I'd want to do it all over.
But if we're doomed to die, even if we win in the end, I'm done. I don't want to fight anymore.
I guess I've talked to everybody now. I should probably head back to my room. Even after I got back to my room, I kept agonizing over the same thoughts as usual. Time went by as I ruminated, and before I knew it, night had fallen. This was supposed to be my last night at Last Defense Academy. Not that it really matters now. Day 100, the day we've been striving for, is coming tomorrow. But this ending is a far cry from what any of us hoped for. I fought here in order to see the person dearest to me once again. To go back to Karuo, but my Karuo was dead. For some reason, she showed up as Nozomi Kirifuji, and she died in my arms. From the moment she died, I've been full of regret. Regret that I couldn't save her. I feel the same about Ima and Hiroko, and about not seeing Eito's betrayal coming. I regret everything. And it's not only regret that plagues me, it's also frustration. There's still so much I don't understand.
I know I met you before.
Huh?
Even though we talked about so many things. How did I forget?
What are you saying?
Like, when we first talk to her, can we be like, hey, I have this friend who looks I know someone who looks exactly like you. I'm pretty sure you're her, and you've lost your memories. You have blah blah blah, like say all the things that you know about her. And mention the scar.
That's right. You're...
And he could also start talking about the fact about like rejection symptoms and all of that information that she shared with us. And she'll be like, how does he know all of that? there's something weird going on here.
Taki. From back then. Right?
Why did Kara show up here as Nozomi Kirafuji? Why did she forget who she was? What in the world happened to her? And then there's Eicho's final words to me.
Right. That's what you think the truth is. You've got it all wrong, though.
Am I okay not knowing? Is it really okay for things to end like this? But if I go back to the past, I'll have to fight 100 days all over again. Will I fight again? Will I go to war again? Is that the correct path for me to take? I spent my 99th night at the academy, turning the same thoughts over and over in my head. And then, day 100. We finally made it to day 100. The day the Undying Flames were originally meant to rain down on the planet. The day we put a stop to world death by burning all of the invaders to ash, taking us with them. The day that all of humanity, up on the satellite, has been waiting for. But now... Someone's here? As I opened the door, a panicked voice greeted me. Takumi, something crazy's happened. Come right away. What is it? What happened? Just get to the war room. Everyone that's already there. After that one-sided conversation, Tsubasa ran off. What was all that about? It couldn't be the invaders, could it? Did they come for their final all-out attack? If they are here, what should we do? Fight them? Do we even have a reason to keep fighting anymore? I guess we're meeting in the war room to discuss it. I'd better hurry. Huh? There's power. Why is this the only place with power? Did you fix it, Tsubasa? No, it wasn't me. This morning, I was walking around the school and noticed that the lights had come back on in here. It's only in this room, though. Everything else is still out of order. Is that why you brought us here? That's right. I called everyone here after I heard the news from Kako. You scared the piss out of me. I was convinced the invaders were attacking. I took a look outside, but there are no signs of any enemies approaching. Is the final all-out attack not happening anymore? From the invaders' perspective, there isn't much reason to attack this place anymore. If they had any guts, they'd come after us. But I guess this is what you'd expect from the minions left after the big boss is dead. But why is there suddenly power in this room? The Undying Flames were powering the rest of the school. Maybe this place had a backup power source. So it just automatically went live? Why now? By the way, has anyone seen Lady Kurara? I wonder what happened with her. I'm over here. But don't look. It's embarrassing. What happened to your mask? My doorbell rang so suddenly. I was in a hurry to leave, and then I stepped on my mask and tore it. I'm right in the middle of fixing it. Don't look, any of you. That just makes me want to stare harder. I love teasing cute girls. Stop it, Tarumi. This isn't the time for that. Then something new happened. Strange music suddenly started blasting through the speakers. Whoa, what the? I think I know what this is. Listen. It's the music they play at for graduation ceremonies and stuff. I've never been to a graduation though. My teachers hated me, so I didn't get invited. But why the heck is it? An announcement echoed throughout the school, cutting off Takamaru's question.
The most important moment of this operation will soon begin. Lost Defense Academy will now transition to attack mode.
Huh? Attack mode? What, is becoming Last Attack Academy now? What's going on? What exactly is about to begin? Wait, be quiet. Do you hear this? Huh? What are you? We strained our ears to listen for any sounds around us. Sure enough. He's right. I hear something. It's mechanical. Something is running somewhere. Something is running?
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 600 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate?
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch in 590 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate? Why? It's telling us to go out to the schoolyard. What do we do? Obviously we gotta go. Let's go find out what the hell's going on. I guess it's better than staying here and rotting. I didn't want any sunlight today. This is seriously depressing. Bewildered, we all started to run to the schoolyard. I'll be right behind you. I just have to fix my mask. Alright, but hurry. Here we are in the schoolyard. I don't see nothing different about it. Is there something here? The announcement said something about attack mode, but I don't... Oh, everyone there! Look over there! Tsubasa pointed to the top of the school building. We all looked up. There were several huge missile turrets jutting out of the roof.
Whoa! What are those?
Turrets, it seems. For the missiles. Is this what it meant by attack mode? Wow.
Was the plan to firebomb the entire planet using those turrets?
With the missiles filled with undying flames.
Huh?
They were gonna launch the missiles from there and wipe out all of the invaders on Earth, huh? They look so sinister. But nothing's gonna happen now, is it? Those things don't work anymore, right? In theory, there's no more undying flames to fill them, after all. Just then, the announcement rang out all around us again.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 400 seconds. Leading up to the omnidirectional attack, all defenses will be rerouted to the intercept system.
The intercept system?
Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
They do want us to escape pod?
Repeat.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in
There is an escape
390
pod.
seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Escape pod?
Please the party
Is that for getting us out of
after
here?
boarding the escape pod.
Holy shit.
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Come on, Kurara. Get out here. Does this mean if we board this escape pod, we get to, we can get to the artificial satellite? Huh? Then we were actually going to go home from the very start. They had a way for us to get out. We weren't going to be abandoned. Hey, what is that? What's happening? Lady Kurara, you managed to fix your mask. Enough about my mask, you dullard. What the hell is that thing? An escape pod, apparently. Looks like we can use it to get to the artificial satellite. So we don't have to stay here? Freaking sweet. We're gonna get our happy ending after all. What's so happy about it, rag boy? If we'd known this was coming, we never have agreed to the enemy's proposal. When we were in Nozomi and Ima's... What were Nozomi's and Ima's sacrifices for? She's right. The whole tragedy happened because we wanted to escape. If we just trusted in humanity and fought until the end like Nozomi said, maybe then the mission would have been a success, and we wouldn't have lost. We dug our own grave. We could have had a happy ending all along, but we messed it up. Kurara's right. We should have believed Nozomi. We made the wrong choice, and this is what we get for it. We screwed ourselves over with our own decisions. But when you think about it, aren't the people on the satellite to blame for keeping us in the dark? If they just told us about the escape pod from the start, this never would have... I mean, no, we would have looked for the escape pod to try to escape. Yeah, you got a point. Maybe they had some reason they couldn't contact us, even if they wanted to. Who cares about any of that anymore? I don't care whose fault it is. We made the wrong call. That's why Nozomi and Ima are dead. What a tragic end to our tale. I wish we could do it all over again. Huh? If we could go back in time and do it all over again, we wouldn't make the same mistakes again. We could do it right and get our happy ending. Whoever developed the game of life is a real scumbag for not giving us any retries. If we could redo things, if we could go back to the past. We stood there in silence until eventually...
60 seconds until the omnidirectional attack. Commencing countdown.
Hey, we've only got 60 seconds left. Not like we got any reason to rush. Nothing's gonna happen.
30 seconds remaining.
We stood in silence, listening to the countdown ring out.
20 seconds.
The countdown represented a future that we were unable to reach. The moment the world was meant to end. The moment a new world was meant to begin.
10 seconds remaining.
The long, arduous battle we'd fought in order to reach that future.
5 seconds remaining.
It was all meaningless in the end.
3, 2, 1.
Our war ended not with a bang, but a whimper.
Error. Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack. Error. Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack.
Nothing happened. The mission really has failed now. This is all our fault. I'm a disgrace to the Osazuki name. What do we do now? What else? Our only option is to hop on the escape pod and head to the artificial satellite. That's right. There's nothing left here except invaders. No point sticking around. Guess Earth is gonna get destroyed by world death eventually. I want to fly in a rocket. The last one never even left the ground. But how could we possibly face everybody on the satellite? They're going to be mad, aren't they? Will they forgive us? We'll have to bow our heads and ask for forgiveness. Let's rub our faces on the floor until they're all scraped up. We tried, right? We risked our lives to fight for them. Doesn't mean a damn thing if we didn't produce results. I absentmindedly listened to what everyone had to say. Nothing we lost would ever return. There was nothing we could do anymore. Is this really the ending we want? It's time to give my answer. It's time to choose the right path for me. I get to decide. I have to press forward and trust in my decision. And in order to make that happen, decide your destiny. What? Return to the past. Yeah, let's go back. Gotta go back. Back to the past on Samurai Jack. Watch out. It's your future. I mean, it's my past.
I can't let things end like this.
Huh? You say something, Takumi? I can't let things end with all of these regrets. I can't go into the future like this. I want a do-over. Takumi?
Hey!
Guys, I might be able to save us. All of us here. All the people in the artificial satellite. Even our friends who died. What? What's going on?
Hey!
Everyone, I need you to hear me out. Determined, I began to explain what had happened to me. About my body feeling the effects of the absorbing cryptoglobin from the Undying Flames boy. And what it was I was about to attempt. I told them everything. You mean freaking time travel? Back to the past? I can hardly believe it. Is cryptoglobin really that powerful?
Huh?
Flying on the wings of time would be truly epoch-defining event. No. Who's ever heard of a killing game where they let you go back in time? Oh wait, there's actually a ton of them. So you're saying you're considering using that power to go back in time? Yes, I want a do-over. I'll do whatever it takes to get back what we've lost. So I'm going to use cryptoglobin to go back in time, to change our outcome. But you're the only one who can go back, right? We really can't go with you? I want to help Ima too. I'm sorry, that won't be possible. So basically, you're the only one who gets to leave the present where everything's gone to shit. You're gonna abandon us failures here and do it all over again by yourself, huh? If Takumi goes to the past and saves us, history will change and we'll be saved too, right? I guess it all depends on how the effects play out. The present might change the moment the past has changed. Or history could branch off and this present will never change at all. Ultimately, both outcomes are just armchair theories, so we'll never really know unless Takumi tries. Both of them sound pretty cool to me. If the writer's any good, they can make any outcome interesting. So there's no knowing what will happen to us here, including whether anything will change or not. I'm still confused. Can anyone explain it using manga as a reference? Have you ever read the one with the blue robot cat?
Ah.
The one thing we know for sure is that Takumi is the only one who can redo the past. That's not fair. You'll be the only one who gets to feel better. Basically, it means you're gonna abandon us. Knowing that, are you still gonna do it? Even if you gotta discard the people you fought beside? Shouldn't you rethink this? There's no reason to subject yourself to this war all over again. Just forget about it and come to the satellite with us. We can all live a nice, quiet life up there. Give it to us straight, Takumi. If I don't like your answer, I can't promise I'll be able to control myself. What if I don't? Hold on, I want to see what happens. Oh, it's basically just it forces you to do it no matter what. No, we gotta go back to the past. It's your future. Or you mean past. Or you mean
I'm
past.
sorry. I have to go back. No matter what. I have to take back what this war took from me.
You're serious, aren't you? Yeah, I'm going back in time. So we won't be going to the artificial satellite together. The person I cared about isn't waiting for me there anyway. I have no reason to go. I'm going to redo everything and get her back. That's why I'm going to fight again. Looks like you ain't gonna listen to anything we have to say. In that case, go for it, man. If you're that determined, just do what you gotta do. And that means this is goodbye. Sorry, Takamaru. Takumi, you're really going to go? I wish I could join you. I'm sorry, Kako. Man, I don't get you at all. You gotta be crazy to want to fight again after everything we've been through. All I can say is, good luck. Thank you for spending all this time with a flip-bag pig like me. Be well, Takumi. I don't really understand what's going on, but I bid you farewell, Sir Takumi. Godspeed. May you be victorious. This doesn't mean I forgive you. In fact, I'll hold this against you until I die. But if you're going to do this, make sure you do it right. Don't let Nozomi die this time. Of course. Bye-bye, Takumi. If you find yourself in a real killing game, summon me in that timeline isekai style.
Ah.
And I guess we should get going. The remainder of humanity is waiting for us on the artificial satellite. Yeah, that's right. Bye, Takumi.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
And so, everybody except me stepped onto the escape pod. Nobody turned to look back at me or the school. A short while after all of them had boarded. Wait, can we try to go back in time before they do this? Just in case my power doesn't actually work. We've never attempted it. Like, it's probably smart to try it before. But okay. Okay, this works too. I hope they can at least find happiness over there. We may have failed the mission, but they still risked their lives to save humanity. They have the right to live happy lives from here on. They should be rewarded even. I'm sure they'll be fine. Unlike me, they have people they love waiting for them up there. And as time goes on, they'll be able to find more people to cherish. I'm sure they'll be able to live happily. It just won't be on Earth. That's all. Now then, I better get going. I don't actually know how I'm supposed to go back in time though. Should I just activate my redo skill?
Nothing left to do but try.
Redo your 100 days. I don't even know how to redo like that. Oh. Wow. What the?
Takumi, hello? Say something if you're still there. We just got to the artificial satellite and it's awful.
Hey, asshole! Now's not the time for time travel!
What? It's awful? What do you mean? The past decides the future. The future decides the past. Oh, fuck.
Time to do it all over again. One more time.
Hold on, I gotta go pee-pees. 1 second. Okay, sorry. The reason why I woke up so early, I mean, I've been waking up early every single fucking day, like around like 4 to 4:30. So I got out of bed at 4:30 and I started playing. So now it's 5:24 a.m. and I took a big ass piss. But I also took a big piss in the morning too, like when I first woke up. That's the reason why I woke up. It's because I fucking chugged a big one of these before bed, and it's just like, oh yeah, probably not the best call there, Chief. But you know, that's just how I do.
I will return to the past.
Gotta
As
get
far
back,
back as the power
back
of
to
the
the past.
Cryptoglobin will allow me to go. I'll redo everything from that point onward, so I can protect the one I care about the
I
most.
wish they like I think the biggest issue for me for this game is that I wish they like voiced more lines, because I wish I could just like riff on the things that they're saying, you know what I
I'm
mean?
sick of being full of regret. I'm going to choose my own future, and I'll fight all over again to make it happen. I'll fight the past with the future in my hands. I get to decide what the future will be now. I'll use my power to choose the ending I want. The past and the future. It all starts now. Until the moment I die, I'll fight to live. This time, I have to press forward and trust in my decision.
Oh. Credits? Wait. Whoa, there's crossed out names? What? Hold on, let's look. There's a lot of crossed out names. What the fuck? There's a lot of people we don't know. What do you mean there's a lot of people we don't know? Ghost Boy. That's a lot of names. Why don't we know those? How did I not talk to that many people? How are there that many? Wait, what? Scenarios. What are these names? What the fuck is going on? Okay. But yeah, I mean, like, I think the biggest issue. Whoa. Cross that out. I think the biggest issue is just I really, really wish Whatchajack they would have just voiced more lines. Okay. So can I skip? Yeah, I think we can skip this. Well, the song's good. The 100 line. Lost Defense Academy. To be continued. Day 100. Oh. So we're just going to the main menu now. Whoa, this is new. Load your clear save data from the main menu to continue the story. Somewhere far away, someone is calling for me. Karuwa? No, not her. That's... Or is it her after all? She's the same, but different. That's right, I promised. I made her a promise, and this time, I'm going to keep it. I have to keep my promise. There's no way I'm going to break it this time. I'll start this war all over again, if that's what it takes. And I'll fight. I have to fight. 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 Fight, 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 fight. I jolted upright in bed, throwing off the covers in a panic. My whole body was drenched in sweat, and my heart was racing. Is this why they say what day it is every day in the announcements? It's not just to be like, hey, it's day 53. It's so that we know what day it is when we time travel. Oh, shit.
Was it just a dream?
I couldn't remember exactly what kind of dream it had been, but it had left its mark on me all the same. My throat was hoarse, as if I'd been yelling over and over again. My heart was pounding, not with fear or panic, but something closer to a burning resolve. What happened? Why can't I remember? Oh, whatever it was, I'm wide awake now. It's not even close to morning yet. Maybe I'll step outside for some fresh air. I got out of bed and slowly made my way toward the door. Along the way, I happened to catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. It's me. In spite of everything, I'm still me, right? It's the same face I see in the mirror every morning, but somehow, something about it seems wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this reflection doesn't feel like me anymore.
Who are you? I'm Takumi Sumino. Aren't I? Ugh, what am I doing? This is stupid.
Ugh. Oh shit.
Where am I? Who am I?
Struggling to make sense of the images flooding into my mind, I staggered outside. Everything was how I remembered it. The rooftop, the plain prefab huts that served as our rooms. And of course, the wall of undying flames surrounding the school. Having lost them once before, seeing them again was almost comforting. Encouraging even.
No doubt about it. It works. This is the past. I did it. I've traveled back in time.
That fact slowly started to sink in. This was really happening.
This time I won't mess things up. I'll keep my promise. Nothing is going to stop me this time. I'll protect the ones I hold dear. And we'll all go to the satellite together.
Maybe we don't want to do that.
I won't let things play out the way they did before.
Is that the moon? Right on cue, I felt a presence behind me. His presence. I could finally hear the strange boy's voice. The way I was now, he could communicate directly with the cryptoglobin in my blood.
You're wrong. It's not the moon. That's the artificial satellite humanity's survivors fled to. Huh? You wanted to see if I could understand you, right? Well, I can. Give it a try.
You can really hear me?
Yeah. My cryptoglobin is strong enough now. I used a little of your power to come here from the future.
My power? The future?
I know, it's a lot to take in. You don't have to believe me right away. But it's true. I absorbed your cryptoglobin and came back. To try again. To redo these 100 days. And make things better.
You're right. It is a lot, but I believe you. Really, just like that? Sarai keeps me informed about what's going on, but I know he's kept my existence secret from me. I doubt you'd be this calm if it were really your first time seeing me. You've been able to talk to me in this form. That alone is enough for me to believe what you're saying is true. Thanks. It'll make things a lot easier. It also explains the irregularity I've sensed a little while ago. An irregularity? I'm not sure how to explain it. I felt this kind of pulse, I suppose. Then my body got hot and feverish. It was like my cryptoglobin had suddenly been supercharged. If that's true, then I put my hand over my chest to feel my own heartbeat. That violent pulsing. It felt the same as before I left. I think I might have come back with all my powers intact. It's not just your memories. Your cryptoglobin was also carried over from your previous timeline. In that case, what I felt before was probably my cryptoglobin resonating with yours. Resonating? Yes, sensing a power equal to its own must have stimulated it. You're saying your powers got stronger just because I'm here? I'm only guessing. Even I don't know very much about how cryptoglobin works. But if it can send your consciousness back in time, I don't think it's out of the question for it to cause a reaction in other users. The flow of time is by our nature one of the absolute truths of the world. Under normal circumstances, there's no way that flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule and warping time to your own ends is bound to have consequences. Something unexpected might happen in the world you return to. It might have unfathomable effects on your cryptoglobin. You're probably right. In the future, you told me something similar. I did. Interesting. But assuming your arrival is what simulated your cryptoglobin, I don't think I'm the only one to benefit from its effect. The other members of the Special Defense Unit should have felt it too. Almost like our powers are syncing up. So everyone else is stronger now too? That's unexpected. But I guess it's a good thing. We're all on the same side after all. But I still don't understand what you're doing here. It must be important if you subject yourself to 100 days of war all over again. There's what happened in the future you came from. It's a long story. Before I get into that, can you tell me how far I've come back? What day is this? It's the day after you were all brought here. Day 2 out of 100. Day 2. What happened here the first time around? I feel like there was something important, but... What are you doing out here anyway? There must be a reason you appeared. Oh, well, of course. I almost forgot in all this excitement. I need to ask you something. That's why I created this avatar and went looking for someone to talk to. What did you want to ask me about? Have you seen Sarai? He comes to the defense room to talk to me every night, but he didn't show up today. Huh? Sarai? Of course, that's what's so important about our second day here. Well, I'll do whatever I can. Come find me in the war room tomorrow morning and I'll let you know what the brass says.
Hey!
I've got a lot to do, so call it a day here. See you tomorrow, bright and early. That was when Sarai disappeared, right after promising to tell us the truth about the war. This is the night Ato kills Sarai. He does what? We have to find them. We might still be in time to stop it. Alright, if Sarai is in danger, I won't ask questions. I'll help you look for him. It's not easy for me to maintain this form, but it sounds like there are more important things at stake. Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll let you know as soon as I find anything. The ghost boy disappeared into the thin air, as if he'd been swallowed up by his own flames. If I can protect Sarai, the future's bound to change. I have to stop Ato. I won't let him mess everything up this time. Before beginning my search, I headed for the war room. Whatever happened next, I was gonna need my infuser. Okay, I'm ready to take on Ato. Now I just have to find him. Back in my timeline, he said he called Sarai out to discuss something. Where was it again? Maybe the gym? I flung the door to the gym open and charged inside, afraid of what I might find.
Takumi! Sumino?
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
Me? Oh, I just...
You told Sarai there was something you wanted to discuss alone after sleeping hours.
What?
He's taught you how to use Hemo Anima, and you've used this conversation to get him to relax around you. Now you're planning to take advantage of his dropped guard to destroy him before he has a chance to fight back.
Destroy me? What are you thinking, Atsuki? You'll never defeat the invaders without me.
No!
Besides, did you forget what I told you earlier? You got a bomb in you I can detonate whenever I want. That won't matter so long as he takes you out in one hit. He can always come back with the Revive-O-Matic. You know, you're right. I can't believe I didn't think of that. But why would you want to kill me anyway? I was going to tell you the truth tomorrow. I'm being nice. If I die, you won't have a clue what's going on here. And having no leader will make your battles even harder. That's exactly what he wants. But I won't let that happen this time. This time? Takumi, what's gotten into you? This is all a big misunderstanding. I wasn't really going to harm Sere. I just wanted to threaten him a little, to make sure he wasn't lying. I mean, he says we're fighting a war to decide the fate of all humanity. If that's true, then you want to sabotage it and guarantee humanity is destroyed. Isn't that right? What? You want humanity to be destroyed? What are you talking about? Why would I want something so horrible? Don't try to deny it. I know how you see us. Unsightly, freakish, airy monsters. What? And you think you've been chosen as some kind of savior who will rid the planet of our vile species. There's no use hiding it, Ito. I know everything. You hate humanity? I don't understand. How? I've never told anyone about any of that. Not even once. So how?
How do you know about all this, Takumi?
If you want to blame somebody, blame your future self. You laid it all out in a lengthy monologue. What? The future? That's right. I come from a future where you sabotaged this academy. I came back to fix it, to stop you. So it's not just your appearance. You're actually crazy too. Well, I have to say, this is a disappointment. I was so sure you'd be the easiest one to deceive. What a pity that I'll have to kill you first. I'm ready for you this time.
I'm going to stop you and change the future.
So we're fighting him? We're gonna murder him.
What are you talking about, Takumi? So it's not just your appearance. You're actually crazy, too. It doesn't matter. You can try to stop me, but you don't stand a chance. I just felt a surge in my humo-anima.
What?
Oh yeah, he gets stronger too.
Time to test it on you. Prepare to die, vile human!
Defeat Ito. Okay. Oh,
Here
I
we
can't use
go.
any specials?
Let's do this.
Okay.
Allow me to take down those numbers.
That's fine, you can do that.
I've got this.
I ignored armor anyways.
That's it. Let's go.
Special. Wait, hold on. Adds +1 attack for every ally that dies per wave. Oh. Interesting. Is that a new ability?
I'll cut you down!
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Special attacks. Absorbing the baby's cryptoglobe and transformed Takumi's Crimson Assault skill to Azure Blaze. It's a wide vertical range with a piercing effect, capable of killing distant enemies. Oh.
I've got this. One last strike.
Let's see it.
Can't end like this.
We crushed. Impossible. How can you be so much stronger than me? That was really something, Samino. When did you get so strong? I mean, you did okay in yesterday's battle, but you're on a whole other level now. It's only been 1 day since then. What happened to you? Only 1 day. Maybe that's how it seems to you, but for me, it's been so much longer. I've already spent a full 100 days with you, Eito. I never even guessed at your true nature until it was too late.
Everything we did, everything we sacrificed, it was all for nothing. All because of you.
Where's all this coming from, Sumino? What's going on with you?
I think I can explain, Sirei.
Another voice joined the conversation, speaking directly into my head. At the same time, he appeared. What the? Eito really did betray us. It's just like you said, Takumi. You made some kind of avatar out of undying flames? I didn't know you could do that. I was worried when you didn't come to the defense room. Well, it's more than that, really. I wanted to see the people who were fighting to protect me up close. At least once. Can you hear him too, Siri? That's right. You can only communicate via hemoanima telepathy, but I've got equipment built into me to receive those signals. Now, you said you could explain all of this? Yes, you might have trouble believing Takumi, but it'll probably mean more coming from me. The ghost boy went on to tell Siri everything I told him when I arrived in this timeline. Naturally, the little creature was taken aback. Who wouldn't be? You use hemoanima to travel through time? Now that you mention it, Aotsuki did say he felt a sudden surge of power back then. That seems to be a side effect of Takumi's arrival here. Well, butter my biscuits. I never expected anything like this to happen. Just goes to show you, we haven't even scratched the surface of what Cryptoglobin can do. What are you all talking about? Where did this fiery monster come from? All that stuff about the future? Is it really true? What have you done, Takumi? You don't need to know that. You'll only try to use anything I tell you against me anyway. It's over, Eito. I won't let you destroy humanity. You're going to kill me then? Is that what you're saying? You seem like such a nice guy, too. You must really hate me. What did I do to deserve such malice, Takumi? Think about it. I haven't actually done anything. Are you really going to take my life because of something you might think I might do? There's no might about it. You'll definitely mess things up if I don't stop you. I know you well enough to be sure of that. It's not like anything I can say. I say can change your mind about humanity, can it? You're right. There's no changing who I am. You're all just unsightly monsters. That's a firm, immutable truth. As long as I live, I'll never stop hating your whole vile species. I've got to say, you two are full of surprises. Both of you. What an outlier like you ended up here. How an outlier like you ended up here is a real mystery, Atsuki. That desire to eliminate humanity is totally antithetical to our mission here. I'll have to look into how such an error could have occurred. Now that I know all of this, there's no use preserving you anymore. Siri's eyes flashed red. Huh? What did you just do? I erased Atsuki's DNA record from the Revival-Matics database.
Huh?
It's got data on all of us right down to our genetic code. It cross-referenced those records to figure out who's in the pod. From there, it uses some kind of ultra-complicated process to reconstruct the body back to its original state, and then we're alive again. Just like that. So, Eito can't be revived anymore? Exactly. All that's left is for you to execute him, and everything will be back on track. So I'm doing this. I'm killing Eito before he can do any harm. Wait, Takumi. I won't try to stop you, but take a moment to think about this. You said you came back so you could change the future. What kind of future do you want to create? Is killing him the only way to achieve it? The future I want. You should absolutely kill him. Leave him alive, and we'll have no kind of future at all. He's an enemy of all humanity, just like the invaders. He doesn't deserve your pity. Right. I'm inconvenient for you. Just get rid of me. Isn't that how humans made it this far? Ignore the fact you'll be taking an innocent life for your own selfish purposes. If it's for humanity's sake, then anything goes. Isn't that right? Eito's not about to change his mind. He's still just as much of a threat as ever. And I know better than anyone that the kind of terrible things he's capable of. But I can't deny that this Eito hasn't done any of that yet. He's not an invader. I mean, we could potentially put him in jail. He's a human being, just like me. Is killing this version of him really the right thing to do? This has to be my decision. I'm done with letting others control my fate. That's why I came back in the first place, to create a new future on my own terms. Whatever path I choose here, I have to be prepared to see it through. It's time to make my choice. The story will diverge greatly depending on. I want to kill him. I'll be able to come back and explore. Okay, we're gonna kill him. He's getting moited. This is for all the bullshit you put us through. This is for killing a baby. Kill. It's a killing game, baby. Kill him. That's right. Just like the Undying Flames boy said, I came back so I could change the future. If I let Ato live, history might repeat itself. If I don't want that to happen, then my choice is clear. I need to end his life. Here and now. Kill him.
I guess I've got no choice. This is it. You're finished.
Extermination complete. Suddenly, I found myself walking into my room. It was almost like I was running from something. I finally made it to the rooftop when I saw them there, as if they had been waiting for me. What's going on with you, Samino? Why would you leave the gym without saying anything? Maybe you didn't want to see Atsuki looking like that?
Aha!
You have nothing to worry about, Samino. You made a wise decision. You did the right thing. He was trying to destroy me, your commanding officer. Now that's not all. He was trying to slaughter all of humanity. You're our savior, the one who saved mankind. So you don't have a single thing you need to regret. I don't know about that. Personally, I get the feeling you're walking down the wrong path. Or perhaps I should say, he strayed off the path he was meant to walk as a human being. It may be true that Ato committed many crimes in the future, you know, Takumi. But he hadn't done anything wrong here and now, had he? You've executed an innocent human being for crimes he might have possibly committed in the future. People can change. I believe so, at least. But you didn't give him the chance. That doesn't sound like the right thing to do to me. Shut up. Huh? Do you think I don't know all of that already? You don't have to shove it down my throat. I clenched my fists and practically barked my rebuttal at the ghost boy before running off to my room. It was oppressively silent in my room. I didn't bother to turn the lights on. I just sank into a corner and wrapped my arms around my knees. I did the right thing. I did the right thing. I repeated this to myself over and over again.
You're our savior. The hero who saved mankind. So you don't have a single thing you need to regret.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. But why can't I stop thinking about what he said after?
You've executed an innocent human being for crimes he might have possibly committed in the future. People can change. I believe so, at least. But you didn't give him the chance.
That's true. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I covered my ears and squeezed my eyes shut. But when I did, I could see Ato, now a blackened lump of flesh, staring at me hatefully. My eyes flew open. I was scared to so much as blink. I focused on my breathing, the only sound in the room, and spent the night curled into a ball, my eyes wide open the whole time. You've unlocked the chapter select. This option will allow you to jump to the beginning of each day or directly before or after story decisions. Okay. Access from the menu. Use it to 100% the story. Okay. Oh, interesting. Day 3. Ding dong bing bong. Ding dong bing bong. Wait, so could I do chapter select? Oh. So there's decide Ato's fate. I see. Okay. All right. Well, let's pause for now, and then we'll pick it up later. All right. All right. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.